Another morning again inside we had plenty things then they happen. I wonder how sneeze again what go here today. But this be small country we had. Anyway, before I go to the wahala now we had, let's just go to my kitchen and check my colors.
Yes, colors. Some man really like for eat in the morning. Some people say them just like when they eat don't sleep. Other people say na the cow they like, especially when them cook the soup or plasas where them like pass all. So now that make we dey bring to you this program wey we call Colres, as we dey look at different story dem na the front page and inside the newspaper. So no forget to join me on Monday to Friday, both Facebook and YouTube, who we go bring to una different guests dem wey dey can help for talk about the newspaper. We are the channel for the people, the voice of the voiceless.
Another morning again inside we had plenty things then they happen. I wonder how sneeze again what. Good morning and welcome to another edition of a program we call Colgate right on we had on YouTube and on Facebook. So we could look at the front page of the different newspaper them, the story where they don't carry for the day. And after which we can carry it, we get them inside for can help pray for our talk on the different issues them where the newspaper them they carry for the day. So we go inside the program this morning and begin watch the first paper where we get inside the program today. Now the Awoko newspaper, now the first paper where we get inside the program today. The Awoko newspaper gets the front page story say research serves as the bedrock of USL's mission. Professor Fode Sa. Now in the quote, you as well get Justice Brown Mark, Justice Thompson launch Law Hub Sierra Leone, and Carl Partner preach non-violence ahead of election. Guinean delegation and ballot boxes to ECSL at Pamalab. This another story for inside the Awoko newspaper. The Concord Times newspaper 2023 election, CSO urged politicians to prioritize women, children's health. And we are set to observe June 24 election new. And you as well get Chinese embassy donate to the Children in Need Network orphanage, and governments to preserve the remains of iconic Freetown cotton tree. This another story for you inside this edition of the Concord Times newspaper. The Africa 24, we will stabilize the economy. 2018 in 6 months, 2023 in 3 months. JJ Safa brags again. We vote for development. Stakeholders input local assures BO. ILO, Ministry of Labour, launch second DWCP 2023-2027. EMF is timely and deserves support. This is another story for you inside this edition of Africa 24, the OWL newspaper. Save Salone, One Nation Manifesto launches today. APC Manifesto, and you as well get NGC chairman declares for APC. Final death of NGC in Cambia. And you as well get Mrs. Sylvia Carpenter crowned honorary Prince Williams by OPWA USA and Global Alumni Community. EU deploys 28 long-term observers to all districts. This is another story for you inside the OWL newspaper. The next one, now the Salone Compass, we say BO promises more goodies as 5-year still as FVR still missing, ECSL playing with fire, IMF backs Samura Kamara, Stop Press, World Bank ETSA procurement specialist on the spotlight. Details next edition. This is another story for you inside the Salone Compass. The next one, now the Open Space newspaper, we say as they pledge support to President Bio, Charles Magai's family throws him away. Choose development over color politics. Potloko assures President Bio of resounding second-term victory. And to maintain integrity of scheme, NASIT, DG, and team works relentlessly. This is another story for you inside this edition of the Open Space. The next one, now the New Watch newspaper, we say the fall of the Freetown symbol of freedom and hope. And you as well get IDB assesses palm oil production. This is another story for you inside this edition of the News Watch. Standard Times newspaper, Chief Minister misfires, fixing battered economy in 3 months. And you as well get Mano Mining sign partnership with Sierra Rutile Limited. This is another story for inside this edition of the Standard Times newspaper. You as well get VIP, sorry. You as well get VIP company fakes police officer 3 months without rise. This is another story for inside this edition of the Standard Times. The heroes and the next paper we say Freetown mayoral election. SLPP Gento Huntler disqualifies himself. And you as well get a High Court lawyer in Freetown messed up as aggrieved landlady cries for justice. This is another story for inside the Heroes newspaper. The Independent Observer and the next paper for this morning. ECSL declares results for Paramount Chief MPs about coming presidential debate. VP Jallo talks to Jala students. All stories inside page. And you as well get there has been remarkable gains in fight against corruption under Bio's 5-year. This is another story for inside the Independent Observer. The next one at the Sky Time. We say UBA holds 60th African Day celebration in grand style. You as well got Honorable Cheriko Thrills, resident of on first day of campaign in Bombali district. Energy Minister guarantee completion of Moyamba Township electrification project. And you as well get SLPP's AKK promise more development for constituency 073. Examination of SLPP on realistic manifesto promises. This is another story for inside this edition of the Sky Times newspaper. And you as well get the comment. Comment newspaper say a manifesto to build on the skyscraper foundation already laid by President Bio. And you get new poll gives President Bio a resounding first round victory. And the SLPP parliamentary candidate Honorable Tennessee Indolo Sandy Western Area Urban engage bike and tricycle riders on peace education ahead of June 24th general election. You as well get Commissioner Robert Kondemak Kalbo empowers SLPP RKK Looking Town branch with microcredit. This another story for you inside this edition of the comments. And the other paper, now the Global Times newspaper, we say it's a group to build 5,000 high-quality, affordable housing units. And you as well get President Bio to attend President Bola Tinubu inauguration in Abuja today. Madabio simply the best. UN announces the formation of Youth Advisory Group. This is another story day for you inside this edition of the Global Times. The Voice of Salone at the next paper, we say disgraceful ECSL borrows 11,000 ballot boxes from Guinea. And President Bio launches 5 game-changer plans. Fixing the economy in 3 months, JJ Safar makes another unrealistic promises. Mohamed Kone signed MOU with Guinea Internal Affairs Ministry. Samuel Kamara to launch campaign manifesto today. This is another story for you inside this edition of the Voice of Salone. The Calabash newspaper, the next one for this morning, we say Lansana Pewolo Kane ascend to acting Deputy Statistician General. And you as well get Bio and Samuel Kamara symbolically pledge commitment to peaceful election. Chinese medical team support network for children in need orphanage home. And you as well get ECSL announces elected Paramount Chief MP result. Ministry of Land signed MOU with Paramount Chiefs and CSO. The next paper na the Minute newspaper wey say APC to launch manifesto today. Freaky Funky Friday reloaded, and you as well get over alleged miscarriage of justice. Masali Kalon calls for President Bio intervention, and you as well get Samoa Kamara thanks Commonwealth and partner for peace pledge. This is another story for you inside this edition of the Minute newspaper. This is not the paper that we'll get inside the program this morning for you, and we'll take a very short break and can't wait to guest them. Now we can discuss the issue them inside the program this morning.
Another morning again inside we had plenty things then they happen. I wonder how sneeze again what go here today. But this be small country we had. Anyway, before I go to the wahala now we had, let's just go to my kitchen and check my colors.
Yes, colors. Some man really like for it in the morning. Some people say them just like when they eat don't sleep. Other people say na the cow they like, especially when they cook the soup or plasas where they like pass all. So now that make we dey bring to you this program where we call Colres, as we dey look at different story them na the front page and inside the newspaper. So not forget to join me on Monday to Friday, both Facebook and YouTube. Usai we go bring to una different guests them where they can help for talk about the newspaper. We are channel for the voice of the voiceless.
Another morning again inside we had plenty things then they happen. I wonder how sneeze again what go here today. But this be small country we had. Anyway, before I go to the wahala now we had, let's just go to my kitchen and check my colors.
Yes, colors. Some man really like for it in the morning. Some people say them just like when they eat don't sleep. Other people say na the cow they like, especially when they cook the soup or plasas where they like pass all. So now that make we dey bring to you this program where we call Colres, as we dey look at different story them na the front page and inside the newspaper. So not forget to join me on Monday to Friday, both Facebook and YouTube. Usai we go bring to una different guests them where they can help for talk about the newspaper. We are channel for the voice of the voiceless.
All right, welcome back. We don't come for discuss the issues that now we're inside the different newspaper them inside the program this morning. And of course, we don't get one of we guests and we don't join we inside the program. Still look forward for the other guests for joining we inside the program this morning. But the one way we don't get inside the program, they fall 1 minute we don't attend for get them, but the internet not been give a chance for that we able for connect with them. So we not be able for get them in the program. But you don't join me inside the program today. In name na Ishmael Al Sanko Conte, in a former minister of deputy minister of sport, right? Yes, deputy minister of sport under the last administration. So Ishmael Al Sanko Conte, welcome to the program this morning.
Yeah, thank you very much, my brother, and thank you for the good work. Thank you.
I appreciate you. All right, so let me start. The last time we not be able for get the Colres vibes from you. So when are the last time when you eat Colres?
I don't say really. My wife, I like Colres, so I can always hamburger. I say, but Colres, we all be small. We will be on that poverty business. I say, Colres now we eat for survival. I say, so not to like canal, so don't say anoita. I mean, wife.
So then who's source will be like whenever it is cool, yes.
Well, I Casada leave because Casada leave because the crowd always in the crack, so man be like so much, whenever I get Casada leave cool rest, I'll be first for her, Yes.
All right, so let me start the ball rolling. I actually start with this one where now the APC they launched today. Then they officially launched the manifesto of the presidential candidate, and yes, this one then call this one Save Salone One Nation Manifesto.
Salone,
Yes, so what do you take on this manifesto? Whose alternative where you feel say this manifesto will get to that of the SLPP?
Well, manifesto basically they look at the plans we political party one can do. So if APC capture their own manifesto, say na for can save Salone, I mean all the problem where this country don't undergo under the 5 years of President Bio, now APC can correct. Fix the economy, provide job employment for young people, empower women, ensure say agriculture, then promote them so that Salone for feed itself, education, the problem that we don't do, yes, free education, the amount of money that we parents and they spend, per then half them per sports, per school development, even entrance examination per NPSC, Becker, WAS, all that thing they for stop them, nine I sure say the manifesto they look at. Because these are the problem them with the one fix. And if that's they fix, you go before less alone go before. I don't get you.
Oh, sorry about that. Did you get me now?
Yes, I get you now.
Very
yes.
sorry. I say the chief minister, JJ Safa, say they were able to stabilize the economy in 3 months. This is not a good thing if they're able to stabilize the economy in 3 months. So you think say the APC will get they will get better option than the one way JJ Safa don't get in 3 months?
Well, if JJ Safa say they're able to stabilize Salone in 3 months, in 5 years, why they not do it? If they make any possible a sensible person, not go vote for them. Because you get 5 years. If you don't say inside 3 months, inside 6 months, you make, let's say, a loan turn Singapore. You go for change everything. Now, they don't give 5 years. For do nothing. The inflation rates will be there 13.
All right, and Sanko and line on freeze yanda, and we will come back to Jesus Snowfall. We come and talk with them when he resume again a line.
Another morning again inside we had plenty things then they happen. I wonder how news again what go here today, but this be small country we had. Anyway, before I go to the wala now we had, let's just go to my kitchen and check my colors.
Yes, colors. Some man really like for eat in the morning. Some people say them just like when they eat don't sleep. Other people say na the cow they like, especially when they cook the soup or plasas where they like pass all. So now that make we dey bring to you this program where we call Colres, as we dey look at different story them na the front page and inside the newspaper. So not forget to join me on Monday to Friday, both Facebook and YouTube, who side we go bring to una
what the APC they look at, now for can get a turnaround. All the problem we make this country, inflation don't go up, the depreciation rates, it don't go up, things are all don't go up, for can fix them. And what's in more go for make this country, the economy, for fix them. Now we will make sure say the dollar when now they use it then at the Bank of Sierra Leone. That means the government officials are not for exhaust them, par par excessive spending, and sure say the wage bill, they're able for control them. Because if you get one person a cook,
but man also secrets say the president be Madabio be accused una say President Anes Baikuma former be they travel excessively then days and the way they na power and in acting this way in one for cut down on.
Exactly. You know, when Madabio come, all the travel away with the travel. Initially, they announced the delegation where they go. And even NRA, all what's in they generate for day, then they announce that. But it just take 1 month or yes, after that it stop. So you find out say all what's in Madabio in government oppose and it's by Kuma for he can do the worst. Now you see say they don't travel past 200 in 5 years. And when they travel now the raw dollar currency and they give from Bank of Sierra Leone at the vault and they go pull them. So I mean the small money, the small dollar will get the Bank of Salone, then they exhaust them. Where the first one go buy rest for cancel, now dollar get for using the day. First one go buy fuel for cancel, they find that difficult. So when the dollar scarce, they find out see the pressure so much per the dollar, they find out so day. And you go wonder why make Guinea their own dollar a day at 8,500 francs. While Salone in the at 2,400,000 euros. Because in 2017, 2018, we dollar rates it be far better past Guinea. Even with currency, if you hold 10,000 euros Salone money, you go to Guinea and you change. But now you hold 10,000 Salone money, you go to Guinea, so you not take 10 at 6,000 you get. So all that thing and they find out say
no, now 4,000 and 3,400 or 800.
Okay, you see, so a big problem. You know, if JD Safa say they fix the economy inside 3 months, brother magic, there are nothing says allow people and go. If you allow them forget the opportunity they get, because they don't meet like 5 years.
We will come back to you. We actually get Victor Tutu just on the line. Victor, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
We did ask a question about, the African 24 gets this banner headline where they say, we will stabilize the economy. In 2018, in 6 months, in 2023, in 3 months. JJ Safa brags again. How realistic you think say this be in 3 months for this government where they right now, so if they win back, then we'll stabilize the economy?
In the area of economy, and the area of manifesto. Manifesto, actually, they talk about plans ahead as to what to do. Not to what you don't do, no. Or in camp for camp. The manifesto, they already put the areas of achievement where they succeed, and the areas where challenging, and the areas where they say they don't do nothing and they can't do now. That one is there. It's a manifesto. It's done. But the promise, this is something like assumption, promising that when I come, this is what I will do within 3 months. These are targeted time frame, and a manifesto can do anything for like come and get the attraction of the people at the end of the day and do it. Now when it's in implementation now, as to when I don't win, how I would do it, or if I did do it, that tells speaks another point. So whatever manifesto, whether the SMPP, the EPC, or whatever manifesto, all they try for talk of what I can do, talk about the future of what I will do, not to wait.
So the question again go like this. In 2018, JJ Safar tell we say in 6 months, then go fix the economy, then go stabilize the economy. Now, we hear Alpha Side say they don't fail. Now, it don't come back and say this time around, now 3 months we need for fix the economy. So the question is, if in 6 months they're not able to fix the economy, in 3 months then we're able, in your own estimation, in your own analysis.
To me, 3 months, we are human, and anything can happen. I will not deny the fact, but they are going to do or they can do it within 3 months. To me, it can. I mean, the timing to fix up, because the promise made in 2018, for say they go fix up, and then later come out with challenges where come the way where create so many obstacles and this and that.
What are the challenges that we make them able to do that in 6 months?
Where they lead the blame to.
What are the challenges that we talk about where they're not able to do in 6 months? We make them able to fix the economy in 6 months.
Challenges like saying one that throughout their ruling has been obstructed by the opposition, where they not get a chance for any development for undertake. They must face challenges by the opposition.
So how the opposition stop them not for fix the economy, where the opposition not get any hand by the economy?
Thank you. They come out with exactly what has been coming out as an explanation.
Yes, go ahead. Now that's make I ask you now. You're a journalist, and if you go beyond the explanation, go ahead.
Yes. Talking about issues like in the area of the economy, I can say that they go try for put up something away a bit in the economic area. Let's go to the area of the market system. We're talking about the dollars and other things that were just in the background of the dollar. Where there had been no better structure, where whatever they lay put on for let the CCA work, it doesn't work at all for day to day. It doesn't work. There are so many challenges whether they get within the line obstructions where nobody don't they come out at all good. Of course, me, I always on the talk say, yes, the challenges might be there. But
okay, so you know, in our follow we get a clear understanding, because this is not the first time we. Tutu, you get me?
The trade minister and the transport sector.
You get me? Soldiers?
Has been very challenging. Yes.
So the question where they ask now the what we are hearing for the very first time say the opposition now they make the government not succeed in terms of running the economy. So in the first 6 months where JJ Safar, this is not the first time where me particularly here. So I be want to get a proper understanding of how the opposition, because that's not exactly what you say the explanation what you get, and you know a journalist you go beyond the explanation. So the question is how the opposition disturb the government not for succeeding the economy.
Entirely stop them not to fulfill what they have promised before. Though it comes in as a part of the explanation of obstructing, but it will be a tangible standing for letting us succeed at all in what they planned for the people before this time in 2018.
The good thing now we get former minister of sports, former deputy minister of sports with we. Of course, you know, say in a politician and in work under the last regime. And let's come back to you, Al Sanko. You are waiting Victor Tutu just to say. He said the opposition, according to explanation, not give the government the opportunity for able to work proper one on the economy. And that again make them fail. What thing you take on that?
Well, me brother, I don't know from which premise he talked that one day. If he talked that day, he very insulting to the opposition, and I sure say if for apologize.
Why?
Because we see because na defamatory statement.
Okay.
Because the government are in the appointed minister there. And we don't hear the president say in the appoint Uda Isabi. You understand? the governments that they control parliament, now they control the police, now they control the military, now they control Bank of Sierra Leone. So how you go say that the opposition they stop them? The governments, whenever anything go to parliament where the wale pass, they not get dialogue, they not get negotiation. If you can't wait, then they bulldoze. We don't see them when they want to do the midterm census. We don't see them when they want to do this PR system. We don't see them, but them even the benefits for member of parliament. So how the opposition, proper opposition, how the opposition where they don't unseat 10 parliamentarians where win election. Now the opposition they are. They don't go to the opposition in office, APC office. They don't fire tear gas. They arrest over 300 people. They don't put case. Plenty opposition people there. They don't bring COI. Against the opposition. So it disingenuous for make me bother to say the opposition. I know they allow the government for who. Where all them paraphernalia the government gets at the disposal. What's in if I tell we say the government a confrontational, it also very, very much stronger and not once the opposition operates. So that make us say me brother if I apologize and say top down there out of the way. But if you mean I should say if I apologize. That is a careless statement. A careless statement, sir.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Yes,
you get me, sir?
You cannot talk about careless statement, that means add a careless to even to a statement the way alter for which I think the first history instead of expose some of the issues. Talking about confrontation, the challenges, you talk about that, it all can't be to that. What led to that? You begin to see the structure where it's exceptional, I don't lay the premise now. Because I learned about obstructions. And among the obstructions I talk of, I said the government say they have been facing so many challenges and obstructions. We drop down some of the promises that they really want push as a one pusher, obstructions come in. And
So
you don't come with
let's
some of
ask
the
Victor.
they don't talk about the fightings, the pulling and pushing, what is the main the rubbish that is and I mean there must for any what they call there must be a cause. And it's a talk from parliament where talk about census and other things, all the census and other things that we don't talk of. We are challenges where the opposition they say we don't depend on no agree take to waiting we depend on so now even to ID cards. All these obstructions have started why is
Let
the
me take the words the one. How the opposition contribute to the ID card them again?
No, it begin consensus. It begin from what be done happen in parliament.
You hear what he answer and go say, he say everything where the opposition say no to the government they get away with them.
No, the way he talk say I for talk about our apology or this and that, but he don't end up for talking worse.
So let me ask you another question again.
Now let me come to the economy.
Yeah, now the economy I want to ask you. And now let
now
us
when you go under,
now
when you go under for beginning of spoke about the thing that we create the obstruction. In I talk.
No wait, Victor, wait. Well, let me ask you a question.
The economy, what I will say that what they did about the talk during that time when they were to come to power. And I talk about what manifesto can say where anybody can talk anything until the implementation they will begin to try to analyze the common issues. That we go fix up. But when they were in now, after the talk, me one of the ministries or two where to date I've been very much to conducive better off with the trade ministry and the more of the transport sector. Because when you talk about bread and butter, two giant ministry, they will bring down, they will be very easy so that there will be successes.
Okay, let's quote this thing from Marabio, please. Yeah, as you say, the opposition and give the government tough time when they not succeed in the economy. Yeah, let's quote this thing from Marabio. In 3 years, he say them be don't promise them things they are so, but when they come inside, waiting they meet you know, they're not able for fit with the manifesto, so they get for tweak them. Basically, it not say that the opposition not give it chance. It say now we change, we plans them. That's not exactly what Marabio say. You agree with what he say or not?
You don't come clear.
Okay. I say when Marabio 3 years, if they talk about the economy, he say one thing we make them not able for succeed now because waiting them is see where they outside and where they come inside are two different things. So when they come, then get for change them plans them and that make them they outside and they so today. So you not ever talk about the economy. You agree with Marabio on that or not? You not ever talk about the opposition. Sorry.
So you see, I mean, when they talk about opposition, I told you about statements floating in. I mean, from interviews and observations.
So who are you quote now? Me don't quote Marabio. Who are you quote saying that they say the opposition not give them chance for
coming from the angle of President Marabio, as you rightly say, that what did they see and do, and when they come in, it not be the same. That tells you about manifesto. That tells you about manifesto. That even right now, all manifestos that are being written, what they come it, and what I mean, you don't see. What they meet and what the crisis will meet.
Okay.
Because human being is dynamic, and the world we live in.
So Victor, you're not a journalist, I want to ask you. Wait. Victor, I ask you. Victor, wait. Victor, listen this one. I quote Marabio. In your own statement, who that you go quote as the floating statement them? Who that you go quote say I ain't say the opposition not get a chance for succeeding in the economy?
But the government say that Ukraine war and
Russia war. So Victor, who that you go quote in this case?
You are coming. I mean, quotation quoting
Victor the second best
because that's a clear say from the time where the government changed hands to date. You and I has not been explained or even.
So who that you go quote? Now the question I ask you, who that you go quote?
With other statement, they go, you're not able to defend her.
I cannot withdraw it because it has been happening all around.
Okay,
and the
Victor, who that you go quote?
So how can I withdraw it?
Okay, answer wait. And Victor, who that you go quote in this case where they talk about so now? Who that you go quote when I accuse the opposition?
Pastor said that dream is human.
So many.
Yeah, you know a journalist, Victor.
Even the judges have already called for the talks in 2018. When they talk about the manifesto camp and the challenges.
Okay, that quote in judges have say.
He can be quoted also.
No, I think you don't quote her wrongly. That quote waiting JJ Safa say. He say one of the reasons we make them they fail right now because of the presidency. He said the problem lies in the presidency. He talked that one there exactly inside one video, inside one program where he been go. He not talk about the opposition.
No. They talk about the only incident where you don't go where you don't talk that one day.
Yeah, and I ask you now say, let we quote.
There's so many programs, so many
this is the chief minister will talk about. So if he say we fail because of the presidency, now a very big thing that one day. Right or not?
Hello?
Yes, I say this is the chief minister will talk about. So when in the supervise all the ministries. So if he say we fail because of the presidency, the willingness from the presidency, now a very big thing that one day. Not true or not true?
Oh yes, now a very big thing coming from the chief minister.
So why you the defender now say now one term no more talk that one day? One term no mean anything. One term can be the entire thing. This is not political and policy speaker will talk about.
I never said one thing. Now when you talk saying now this you don't say. Now make an say so many statements have come from him. No, we're not to that one day no more. All right. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, let me move away from that economic.
As the chief minister, he has said so many statements. Okay. So that one you are quoting is not the only statement that have come from him.
All right, thank you very much. much, Victor. I appreciate that.
Victor enable this, enable defend this part.
I'll start
when they talk about the area of the economy, you have we don't talk about and you don't highlight the obstructions, some of the issues there to go this and that. But for any cause, anything will happen. Any event, there must be a cause. If you don't talk about the event, then you go back to the causes. And from the causes, then you can come back to what I said earlier
all of the causes they are don't ever stop the government not for going with 21 for going with.
It can create challenges.
Yeah, but they still go ahead with them and within the shortest possible time.
I just quote waiting that we don't see.
All right, so let me do it quickly and let me move on
their behalf. That's why I say to me, one of the challenging areas where I ever say what we say about it is I've talked about the transport sector and the trade ministry. I've told you about that. Meaning, with all the things there, those areas would have been pushing more.
Let me move on to some things. Let me go inside. Victor, you are
what I'm saying might be part of the problem.
Victor, you are aware say the APC they launched a manifesto today?
Oh yes.
So you think there's any option to that of the SLPP manifesto which would be better?
Very good. APC will be launching their manifesto today to start with. You see, these are the things where, like you say, talk on journalism behind. You go at an extent. Here is a campaign where they'll start, where by right, all political parties, once they take part of the campaign, would have issued out their manifestos before the campaign. So that for not go through the books, we begin to know now because we have started talking about the manifestos. So waiting the promise and this and that. All this would have been together before. Not how many days ago, some political parties said they'll begin sending their manifestos. It is not, really, they are in fact.
So everybody, including the two main parties, then guilty of that, right?
This one, I hardly get to see the
talk. Yeah, because the government, the opposition, sorry, the ruling party just don't launch like 1 week ago. The opposition, they can launch now. They're all guilty of the late manifesto, right?
Late, but it must be before the campaign.
Whose law will say so?
You will begin to talk about the manifesto for now, begin to dive into a proper.
Yeah, but they're all late. In as much as before the campaign, on the day of the campaign.
The other are not there at all, but political parties have started going. In fact, that are the issues right now where they roam around the country. If you don't know, let you know now.
Yeah, and not manifesto. That is what I'm telling you. They're all late.
Parties,
you not do that.
And they should be out before this time.
Yeah, but they're all late. You agree or not? They're all not inside 1 month.
Not so late. Must be before the campaign starts.
No.
Okay, let's come now to the area. APC money.
Don't answer this first, Victor. Law not there for that one day, and the manifesto still go on, the campaign still go on. So they're all late. They're all guilty of that, right or not?
They might be guilty for coming so late, but must be before the campaign.
Okay, go ahead.
They might be late.
Okay,
they might be late, so ahead. But before the campaign, manifestos will be out. You know, the manifesto not go day out within the campaign there. How you go begin to talk about this one CEO that you compare to the other one, you know they out it. Then the person in the campaign on the manifesto already.
The question where I ask you, Victor, you don't answer that question there. I say APC they launch a manifesto today, SLPP they don't come. You feel say APC will get option or alternative to that of the SLPP manifesto?
Oh yes. If you to the Europa competition, then you come on early as per you book. Then I will just oppose me. We say waiting for B or waiting not for B, and if there's even a rumor going around, that manifesto that has been prepared before this time is being readjusted. It can happen. You
APC don't spy for the SLPP.
Then they make the manifestos of Okobo early before going into the campaign.
So in other words, the APC go don't spy from the SLPP.
I will compare notes. But now can I able to compare notes until APC will come out today?
Alright, so that takes what you say back. In other words, the APC go don't spy from the SLPP.
It's not possible, sir.
That just get happen.
Okay, so that takes you go over to Alsanko. A possible say the APC go don't spy from the SLPP and they don't adjust some things them where go be, where go look fine in the eyes of the public. This is according to Victor Tutu Rogers. What do you think?
No, that they just talk for toxic. APC be done in a government, we know what manifesto mean. And we manifesto on a practical work. Because we get a cluster of members when they inside the committee, and that committee will be the announcer. So when they done their work, they present them to the printers them for doing they want. And what we with the launch and today now because APC one launch a manifesto in a Western area. And it do unto the same way it did in the campaign calendar. Say ECSL on fixed time for campaign in a 1 month period. SLPP do on a Kenima and then stronghold the first day when they launch the campaign. APC plan for do on the Western area. And campaign, the launch and before the manifesto, the launch and before the campaign period. Because you go against PPRC, the law, and you go against the Election Act. Because campaign manifesto and a campaign business. So now that make political party and the launch when campaign start. Now that make SLPP launch.
Hold on, last time the same thing go to Victor again. Victor, Alsanko say manifesto committees na campaign and you know go launch them before. That is why even the SLPP launch in the very first day when they do their campaign. And so they been one for a launch in a Western area. That's why they launch them today. You agree with them or not?
No, it doesn't make sense. Let me divert the minds of people on that.
But SLPP launched the manifesto on the very first day when they started campaign, right?
The manifesto way SLPP launched not on the first day of the campaign.
Now step.
It was before the campaign. And
but you know say the government of the day gets the right for do certain things them where the opposition not go do. Right or wrong?
No.
Okay, so who side the SLPP launch the manifesto, Victor?
They are coming for the ECSL.
So who side SLPP launch the manifesto?
The Eastern Province.
Now that not for the day and the way they start the campaign, not for the day and the way the campaign begin.
Eastern Province. Before that was the manifesto was launched before the campaign started.
You know, say the first day of the campaign, SLPP begin at Kailon and Kenema. Not to that day they launch a manifesto. No.
No.
Okay, thank you. Alsanko, continue. They make your submission. All right, the program we watch right now, Korea right on we had on YouTube and on Facebook. We get Ishmael Alsanko Conte, former deputy minister of sport, and then we get Victor Tutu Rogers, he a journalist, and human rights activist. Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, everything he say not on that very first day of the campaign. Yeah, you will continue with your points. Continue.
No, we all know the SLPP they launch a manifesto na Kenima and the first day of the campaign and the launch. So any statement out of that are not the person, you know the line. And then say I'll get for follow the trend,
So if APC do their own campaign, why is they not be doing your own the very first day?
Wait, we come to you. Ishmael, go ahead.
SLPP launched their own at Kenima last week. And at the start of the campaign period, Judges Safa, if you listen to interview, now 98.1, they ask the same question. Say, why make political party and the late for launch a manifesto? The answer was the same answer I give. He say, manifesto na campaign something, and they launch and during campaign. So if two Rogers they say they don't launch it before, now you know who side they launch it.
Okay, hold on,
APC
Ishmael, hold on.
Yeah.
Victor, you say APC don't begin campaign before this time?
The campaign don't start. The campaign don't start. Assuming, let's go with the words of Sanko. That's the day where SMPP starts a campaign. Now he launch a manifesto. And that very day there is a calendar, campaign calendar, not only one great day where you do all other political parties say they go sit down, nobody know they move until the other day the other political party. So if SMPP was in Kenema, according to him, the launcher on that day, there was APC for your campaign
so
that day.
Why you know one for we say SLPP one for launch at the eastern region and APC one for launch at the western region? Why you know how to do that? Why you know for
starting of that campaign day?
No, but why? I'm not sure say anybody get right for tell a political party who stem it for launch. If then choose for launch on the day where they do their own western region, then get right to that. No.
So that tells you, say when they go into a competition, and that competition they win, then everybody they wait. Would have first they even for 100 meters until your max. When he tests, men are on starter. You see how many times the red go blow a whistle for let they really get the real time for let all the man they grab and go, because each one will grab the other watch his speed, they know how his speed is, then you begin the timer. So now it's the same thing like that. So if that manifesto don't come out before it's a 1 week plus, then APC they can pull the then within the line. He cannot tell me that 2 political parties, one young come the other one's here. There will be nothing to create some changes around. But what our manifesto coming to say? These are all things they can strive from their books or do whatsoever. I talk about implementation because these are all promises. And promises is not you are not hold on 100%. No government the world not do a manifesto 100%. I mean, let me call government. Government a continuous process. Society go if you know donor or answer can from there, it has been happening. So manifesto is just promises for which they can see it in their mouth. We can't listen. These are politicians, not what they say about their manifesto now. It's what they do around their manifesto.
We don't come to the end of the program, so I'll ask you this question. Between Samuel Kamara and Marabio, who do you think say stand a better chance for this for winning this election and waiting make? Go ahead, Victor.
Hello?
Between Samuel Kamara and Marabio, who do you think say stand a better chance for win this election? You know, and why? Victor, you get me?
Well, that question a follow question. A very open question where maybe say where I mean to start with we'll put God first, because in anything man they do now God first, because he gets your own way how things go. Because when he accepts, when he say how things will be, then it comes to reality. Then coming to human, based on our activities. I mean, if you look at the trend as which the politics they go right now, thinking of the alliances where they take place, in the pawn out of the pawn politicians, where they wave, you put the APC and the SLPP, and when you look at the APC, you think of strong, positioned members who move to the SLPP with all the secrets of the APC, and when I then have the boom, Lamina the team for Singona then I be wounded and kicking way na another boom for our party. Then you look at APC also, where the likes of Charles Magai don't go there with other key politicians that we don't go. Then you start to see how competitive it has to be. But for now, as we look at it, APC, SLPP stand more better chance than APC until they know how to move like the manifesto they come out today and know how to move with them. Then I mean they say go see the way forward how to go about them, but the way how far SLPP don't move into the strongholds of the APC and compared to how APC don't move into the strongholds of SLPP. There is a big challenge for APC for now.
Thank you very much. I think the answer don't come out. You say the SLP president will stand a better chance than Samuel Kamara. Thank you very much, Victor, for joining the program. Ishmael, what do you make up of between Samora and Madabi? Who do you think say stand a better chance for this election and what to make?
Yeah, you know, by the thinking of Sierra Leoneans and the way how we suffering plenty, it's clear say Samuel Kamara will get a clear chance for win because the people, by the look of things, they want change, and this government, we don't give them an opportunity for being change. They no go bring that change instead. Now more depression, more human rights violation, more problems. So the people are not go ever trust the leadership of President Madabi based on the fact say they don't give them 5-year opportunity. A meet at 470,000, now they go 700,000. It meets fear 6,000, now we don't go 21,500. You know, transportation when I been 1,000 now 3,000. You know, so no problem. And even all the projects them where the government say then they can implement like the Toma bomb instead of corruption business. We are now that aspect there. So Salone people are people who like freedom. This government, anybody who talk, they're ready for arrest them, can't go to Padeba Road. Anybody who talk, they're ready for getting like case, all that. So Salone people are not used to that. Salone people they believe say where money come, they go drag. If they one place cookie, eat some, even time it return and use. You know anybody they can begin the harass them. It's police ban and all that today. And Salone also police state. So because of them compounding reason there, believe me, Samuel Kamara na a peaceful man. You don't see how this government don't harass them. They don't get a case. They don't go in host. You know when they talk anything against the security of this country. He has been always peaceful, friendly. He deal with the grassroots. He deal with the youth them. He deal with the women them. He deal with the religious people them. And that kind of character of a leader, now in Salone people they want. Possibly honest. Anything wrong, you go tell you say yes, na so. Not so possible can say inside 3 months it change economy of the country when they don't give 5 years enable. So Samuel Kamara get a clear chance for win. The support which Charles Magai don't get
talk about 100 days.
the Cambia people them how they don't reactivate support, and the Falaba people how they don't reactivate support in the western area, you know, and even na Kenima and Bo, the kind way how people is going to how the SLPP don't like for them. They don't forget them job, you know. When then they go themselves, even their supporters they don't see them. So then people want to give SLPP a shock, and the shock now for vote against them completely when the election comes. So I'm not going to surprise if Samuel Kamara win landslide inside the first round.
Thank you very much. Where you take your time for joining inside the program. I mean, in Ishmael Al-Sanko Conte, and we as well we get Victor Tutu Rojas. We join me on the WhatsApp line. Well, one for tell thank you for joining inside the program, and as well tell plenty thank you to the one them we don't join me for watch the program on YouTube and on Facebook. We appreciate you. Now, please if you not like and share it, please consider for do so. Thank you all very much for joining me inside the program. We love all we now we value members them we or family members they were always done the day with we. And Victor, thank you. Ishmael, thank you for joining me inside the program this morning. We look forward for getting again in another edition for the continuously the talk. Now that the campaign don't see so bad.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah,
Ishmael,
thank
thank
you. God
you.
bless you. Thank you.
All right.
I'll
So,
continue a good work. Thank
okay.
you. Yeah, thank you.
Yes. So now the two people in this will be getting inside the program. The producer for this program, in name na Ilyas Abba, we actually don't arrange the guest them for we inside the program. Well, until then, we will get for meet again inside another edition. My name is Sembe the Freedom Fighter. God bless we country Sierra Leone, where we call We Are.
Another morning again inside we had. Plenty things then they happen. I wonder how sneeze again what go here today. But this be small country we had. Anyway, before I go to the wala now we had, let's just go to my kitchen.